Hey, it's a very special week. This is the last full week of triathlon training before race week. So it's going to be the most intense workout so far. And next week is taper week, so we'll cut back on the workouts a little bit to make sure I'm prepared for race day. I'm about to go down to the gym and I'm going to do a 3-mile run straight into a 1,500-meter swim.
Good morning. It is August 27th, and that means it's my birthday. So I turned 24 today, which is exciting for me. I've never been a huge kind of birthday or celebration person, but you know, it's always nice to turn a new age. And one thing I didn't realize is that the triathlon will actually be starting at 6:30 in the morning. And I normally wake up around 7:30. So the triathlon is early, and that basically means that I'm gonna have to wake up at 4 or 4:30 on triathlon day to be able to eat, digest, drink my coffee, and get to the triathlon in a time ready to race. So that means that for the next week and a half, I'm gonna have to start adjusting my sleep schedule to wake up and be ready to work out that morning. So for the next week and a half, I got up at 6:45 this morning. I'm going to be getting up 15 minutes earlier all the way until I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning, and trying to get used to waking up, eating my bagel, drinking my coffee, and then going on a workout. But it's really exciting, also really tough. It's just one of those things that, you know, I didn't think I would have to do, never thought about until I realized how early the triathlon was. So
it is Saturday, and it means it is my last long bike ride before the triathlon. We are 8 days out. It's a week from tomorrow. So I'm gonna go on a 2-hour bike ride, gonna take my bike to Lake Fayetteville.
in seven days from now exactly, I will be either swimming or running in the event. So just crazy how it's come up so fast. I'm excited, but yeah, today's the last long run. And then the week is a taper week, so I will be working out every day, but the distances and intensities are kind of cut back throughout the week. Just a whole bunch of stuff about this triathlon that, you know, whenever I signed up in the beginning, I didn't really know I was in for, but during this last week, I just want to do things right and make sure I kind of set myself up for success. It'd be a shame to have gone through 6 days a week, 6 months of training, to kind of blow it on the last week. So gonna be extra careful, make sure I eat good, sleep good, and 1 week from now will be the end of the journey.
Welcome back to another day. Thursday morning, I was up super early and I'm working from home. Today's my last run day before the triathlon. A little bit tired because I'm getting up at 5 in the morning. But yeah, I'll have my run later today, but I am getting the new roof done. So I'll be working from home all day with what sounds like an army of elephants stomping around on the roof. So it's gonna be, I'm in for not quite the most relaxing day. I just hope that they can finish hopefully by tomorrow, so Saturday I can relax before the triathlon. But if not, you know, you just gotta play with the cards you were dealt. So it is bright and early on this Friday morning, and it is a swim time. I've been up since 5 a.m. I practiced my kind of coffee, bagel, and water drinking routine of the triathlon. Feeling good, feeling ready to go. Last night was the first 8 hours of sleep I've gotten in the past few days, so that felt great. So I'm gonna hop down to the pool for my very last swim. Good morning. It is Saturday morning, the day before the triathlon. I'm up early again at 5 in the morning to be ready. You know, I'm gonna go pick up my packet today And I also am gonna go cheer on my mom. So I haven't said this before, but my mom is actually doing a sprint triathlons. And then today I'm gonna be getting all my gear ready. Have a 15 to 20 minute really easy bike ride just to get some blood going in my legs, but try to take it easy, eat a lot of carbs, drink a lot of electrolytes, and just try to get ready for the triathlon tomorrow. So it is the last day before the event. I am excited, tired, ready to do it. All right, here we go at the triathlon finish line.
Come on, man, you got all that metal in that hip. You got that bionic hip.
They're doing a sprint triathlon today that my mom's in, so not many crowds today. They said they didn't want many spectators, but I'm waiting here for my mom to run by and cheer her on, so hopefully she'll be finishing pretty soon.
Woo! All this clapping for you too. Yeah, Mike in the oven as well. Good job, my man. One down.
Let's go, mama. You got it. You can do it. You're on the last stretch. You gotta keep going. I'll be here for you.
Take my mom.
So I'm back home from watching my mom finish her sprint triathlon. Now it's time to prep. Gonna eat lunch. Gonna be drinking a lot of water. I'm gonna see if I can drink this gallon of water today. I'm just gonna use it to fill up this and drink from here. Every other fill of this, I'm gonna put electrolytes in it. Try to kind of overload my body with electrolytes today and try to take it as easy as I can. But I never really drank a gallon of water, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I think I typically drink a lot of water, but maybe not this much water. So we'll see. It'll be fun. So little update. I just got done with a 20-minute bike ride, which felt great. So this morning, my mom's friend told me about how when she was racing, she actually got 2 or 3 flat tires, asked if I had a replacement tire, and I said nope, and she's like, you should go get one. And I was like, you know what, I agree. So I took my bike to the shop and got a replacement tire kit thing. So if I get a flat during the race, I'll be able to replace it. But luckily, I took my bike in, and the guy was like, hey, are you gonna clean it? And I was like, I wasn't planning on it. And then he started walking me through the brakes and like the gears and everything, and there was gunk everywhere. And so we cleaned it up. It turned out the brake was constantly on because it was gunked up. It was always braking. And he's like, you're gonna go a lot faster now that we've cleaned this off. And then he asked what the tire pressure I run it at was. I was like, I don't know. I just kind of pump it up by hand. And we looked at it, and these tires are supposed to be at 110 PSI. And I had both of them at 20 PSI. So I have been training probably this whole time on about 1/5 or 1/6 of the PSI that I should be, meaning that my tires have basically been flat the whole time. So now they're nice and firm, all the way aired up. I wiped down the bike, so it's looking pretty good now. Greased up the chain, and so it's good. And I just took it out for a bike ride, and I effortlessly, I was trying to keep my heart rate as low as possible. I effortlessly was going 14.5 miles an hour. So that's really refreshing, knowing that my legs and my biking are used to and trained for just a much more difficult situation than what this bike now is. So glad I took it into the shop, and now it's time to put my kit together. Okay, so here is the whole race kit that I'll be bringing tomorrow and everything that I need for the race. So I'll break this down real quick. I got my bike, got my shoes, socks, headband, a little running towel, sunglasses, obviously my tri-suit, have a towel to dry off with, and then goggles and a swim cap, a whole mess of water bottles, all the nutrition and snacks that I'll be eating along the race, electrolyte mix I'll put into the water, little fanny pack that I'll use to hold my snacks, and my helmet. So relatively, I guess, standard race kit that I'll be using. And here in just a second, I'm gonna go get the rest of the stuff I've had to buy for the triathlon. This is most of it, but I wanna actually break down how much all this has cost me. So this is basically everything that I'll use to be racing, but also all the stuff, all the gear that I've had to get in order to do this triathlon. And I wanted to be transparent and kind of share with you how expensive this was. I'll start off by saying I really didn't have any of this. I didn't even have a pair of running shoes at the beginning of this. I wanted to talk a little bit about, just the amount of money that I've spent here. So I'll start off with the race itself. The race itself cost $150, which is a big commitment and a lot of money for signing up for a race. But the race was $150. The bike itself cost $400 from Facebook Marketplace, plus a $60 tune-up. The helmet cost around $40. All the swim stuff together, the goggles like $60, swim cap like $15, the Speedo like $50. It's a nice Speedo. The fins and some goggle spray are each a few bucks. So let's see, we got the running shoes and socks were a little more than $100. Headband wasn't much, I already had that. The sunglasses, I got those training glasses for around $50. These little kind of microfiber towels I got, those were cheap. The tri-suit itself was around $130. And yeah, it's a decent amount. I bought a couple water bottles. I had most of those, but a few of those. And then, you have to buy the nutrition. So this electrolyte mix has been a game changer, but also it's $30 for that full tub, and I've had to buy 2 of them. And then we have all these sport nutritions things that I don't use every practice, but for the long ones I have been using. I'll definitely use them for the race. So kind of all of that together, comes down to around $1,200. I've spent around $1,200 on this triathlon. So I wanted to make a quick clip about my pre-race day nutrition. 2 basically parts going into it. 1, lots of water. My goal is to finish this gallon of water by the end of the day. I have 2 hours and 45 minutes until I should be in bed, according to my lovely Whoop band, my recovery, and the fact that I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. I should be getting into bed at 6:39 tonight. 6:39. That means around 6:15, I'm gonna have to put my phone up, not look at any screens, and 6:39, I should be crawling into bed. And I'm gonna be taking some melatonin, not a ton, not crazy, but take some melatonin, drink some sleepy time tea, crawl into bed at 6:39, sun's still plenty up, and probably read and really just hope to fall asleep. Luckily, I've been getting up so early that I feel tired, mentally tired. My body feels good, but my brain is like, yeah, it's getting close to bedtime. But anyways, back to nutrition. And then I'm going to be carbo loading. So not going out to Olive Garden or eating anything crazy, but I wanted to stick to something my body's used to, and that is sweet potatoes. So I made a whole sack of sweet potatoes this morning, and this is probably my 5th sweet potato. There's probably 6 and 7, and I'm probably going to just polish off the rest of those sweet potatoes here and probably an hour, so around 5 o'clock, 5:30, I'm gonna eat rice and eggs, get a little bit of protein, but definitely a lot of rice for more carbs. And I'm feeling good. I am feeling ready. I feel like I have all my stuff together. I feel like my body's ready. Obviously, I'm a bit nervous. My head and brain is tired, but I feel like I'm on track to have like a good, really, really early bedtime, and hopefully I can, pass out and sleep really well tonight, and set myself up for success. But I think either way I'm going to do well, but just a lot of stuff going into trying to perform in this triathlon tomorrow. Okay, it is triathlon morning, just about to turn 5 o'clock. I was up at 4:30. I am trying to snarf down some bagels and coffee to get my body going. I got a good amount of sleep, 9 hours of sleep last night, which is good. According to my Whoop, my body isn't fully recovered, so I was really hoping for a really high recovery, but that should be okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get this breakfast down, get my stuff packed, and hop down to the triathlon site. All right, I have made it to the race site, still in my car, getting hyped up, feeling good. Like, my heart is pounding. I'm excited, I feel ready. Oh man, I'm pumped up and ready to go. So I'm gonna leave the GoPro in the car. Hopefully Emily will be able to grab it and get some footage of me crossing the finish line, but this will be the last time I record a clip pre-triathlete. So I'm about to get my stuff ready, go get checked in, and we'll be in the pool in 40 minutes. So let's go. Woo!
Oh, it's race day, and I'm gonna go find Ryan crossing. I don't know what that accent is, but I'm gonna go find Ryan crossing the finish line here in probably about an hour. I think he's probably just completed his first lap of everything, most likely, and I'm not sure when I'll see him, but I'm gonna be on the lookout. There's little racers running by. Woo! You did it!
Nice job, Ryan.
I know that guy! Woohoo! Yeah, go, go, go!
Almost done. Come on, you got this.
Woohoo!
You're almost done. Only like a mile to go.
Flag.
I see you.
Is that him?
That's him! Oh boy!
Bring it. Bring the heat.
Woo!
The heat.
Yeah!
First time. First time triathlete.
Woo! Have any words for your fans? How are you feeling?
I feel great. I did it. I did well. We did a triathlon.
Woohoo! All right.
Pays off.
You did it. Good work. We're here.
Yeah. So we just finished the triathlon. I had checked in right after the weight race and felt so great. Turns out I got 3rd place in my male age group. So that is like, I can't even believe I got 3rd place. Like, that's absolutely insane, and so happy. I'm on the freaking moon and just so pumped up. We're about to go pound some IHOP, throw some pancakes down. Unbelievable. But I ended up beating my goal time. So my goal was 3 hours flat, and I ended up getting 2 hours 59 minutes and 18 seconds. So barely beat my goal, but I crushed it. It just felt great. And I'm now a triathlete, a 3rd place triathlete. I've never been so happy for 3rd place, so. Woo!
Victory pancakes, victory pancakes. Look at my pancakes, try something.
Got some victory pancakes and food. I'm diving in. Emily's jazzed. We're jazzed. Okay, so I'm back home. I'm cleaned up, had my victory tacos, and I'm looking at my race results.
Tacos?
Pancakes, sorry. Got my victory pancakes. A little bit tired. The race adrenaline's running off, and I need a nap now. But yeah, I got under my goal time of 3 hours, 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 18 seconds, which I'm really pleased with. Like the earlier clip showed, that I got in 3rd place for my division, which is males from 20 to 24 years old who aren't elite athletes. So I was not an elite athlete, and it turns out there's only 3 of us. So I got 3 out of 3, but I'm still super happy with it. I beat my own personal goal. I placed 81st overall out of 167 or 61 racer, so about right there in half. The average race time was 3 hours and 1 minute, so by like a minute and a half, I beat the average. So, this is my first triathlon. The fact that I was able to finish, I'm just really happy about, and the fact that I beat my goal by about 50 seconds is just, I can't believe it, and really pleased. So, but thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for following along with the struggles, the defeats, the pain, the sweat, and also the victories along the way. I'll probably have a video sometime next week kind of recapping the whole journey, talking about the highlights, the low points, how I feel about the race and what I'm going to be doing next. But thank you so much for all the support, the love, appreciation. I couldn't have done it without you. And thank you for keeping it real with Ryan.